Hello, everyone. This is Richard Sispace Mac Cat Sphere, and I want to talk about levitation and my experiences with trying to attempt levitation. And I've had some attempts back in 2015, 2013 when I first started. I had some pretty good attempts with it. Um, I wasn't able to do it, but I came to understand that because one time I was trying to do it. And I was laying on the floor and I was trying to see if I was able to lift my body up, as far as I could, as like to see if I could lift my flat body laying on the ground and try to see if I could elevate it up. And what I found out was I was using I wasn't forcing anything. I wasn't trying to make it work or anything like that. I was just utilizing the same techniques that I was using with telekinesis with the side wheels, because back then I was working on side wheels and stuff like that, and I still am now. I mastered them, but I'm working on other things, cam rolls and all that stuff. But the thing is, though, is I use the same techniques very gently, just kind of trying to visualize myself levitating, having to gently have something occur. Visualizing, feeling it, feeling light like a paper bag in the wind. And I remember feeling that after a few minutes, 20 minutes, I was doing that. I'm starting to feel like bloating, and I started to feel very kind of uncomfortable. And so what I found out was, and I also tried it many times in this apartment too. And I tried many times, maybe like a few years ago, and I found out that your stomach gets affected. And I think that the reason why that is because you have to be very healthy, and your stomach, you have to be very not only mentally healthy and stable, but you have to also have be physically healthy. I think that levitation is a very powerful ability that requires you to have a very clean gut, and to do breathing exercises helps that. It's a slow process, but it does. Doing meditation, exercising, like I said, other video helps to kind of clean up the intestines and everything, and to digest food better. And then also that area, like I said, the most important two parts are of course the other chakras, but the solar plex and the gut chakra. What is that called? The one not the solar plex. It's the solar plex and the sacral chakra. Those are the two ones that are the very big ones for telekinesis and for pyro and all those things. Because ancient Chinese says that this is where your battery is. Your stomach is a thinking thing. It has your brain and stomach is connected by the enteric nervous system. Like what I discovered from doing my own research in telekinesis. You have brain neurons, neural brains inside on the neurological neurons inside of the brain, inside here in the stomach. They're inside the walls of the intestines. And so your stomach is aware as much as the brain, which is why whenever you get scared or excited, you get butterflies or something like that. So your intention comes to the stomach, and you have to have strong will, strong balance, and emotional stability, in the intestine area, the solar plex and the sacral area. That part right here is very important. All the chakras are important too, like the third eye, the pineal gland, all that stuff. But these part right here is very important. So I think they have to be very healthy. And I think that levitation is possible. Like teleportation is also something that's very possible. Projecting your presence is like teleporting your physical energy to an object to make it move. It's not the physical body, but it's a lower level form of teleportation. You're just projecting your. It's like a telepathy. You're like teleporting. Even though you're far away from a mountain, you want to visualize that you're there to teleport there, right? But at the same time, as you're trying to teleport, you're also projecting your presence. So it's both one interlocking thing. It's both one and the same. Projecting your presence is the same as projecting your physical body, the atoms of the body. You know, but you're projecting the heat and the electrical presence of the energy of the body to affect the object from a distance. So it's like a low level teleportation. And the thing is though is that with levitation, you do have to just be healthy. That's what I saw. I don't know about you guys, if you guys tried levitation or whatever. if you guys felt gut problems or something like that. But I think that for me, it's probably just a very unique thing for me. I don't know if it's gonna be the same for everybody, but for me, it was specifically the that area. So I think that projecting your presence is possible. Teleportation is you master projecting your presence. I think that you can master teleportation, but I'll talk about that more in another video, though, more detailed. But with levitation, if you master your physical body, your health of your body, and your intention, and you practice in telekinesis, you can levitate. You know, you're utilizing the same techniques, the subtleties, the understanding of moving objects, working up close and then moving away, and then you use those techniques to gently suggest and to allow this to become reality, to levitate. You know, so that's just the big thing there as well. So that's just the thing is that I think that it is very possible to do it, and I think that it's gonna be very possible. I'm gonna try attempt it again. You know, so what you do is you lay down on the ground and you try to visualize yourself being light as a bag, light as a feather, being pushed around by air. And I also talked about going up to mountains and letting the big winds, like you saw on YouTube, while people it's like rainstorms or something like that, and they're being pushed off their feet. You have to practice in areas like that. So you getting pushed off your feet, you'll be able to learn how it is to be lifted off your feet, and then practice doing that when you're in your house. So you get physical practice in the in around your city or mountains, and you can practice there as well too. The next time you get lifted off your feet by a big old gust of wind or a big old storm, you'll be hovering above the ground. So that's a perfect place to practice levitation is big old windstorms and gusts blowing you off your feet. You know, like how you see on YouTube, big old rainstorms and wind blowing and all stuff. That's a perfect place. So that's the thing. But also being healthy can also help that to accelerate that. So that's just what I want to talk about here. Just want to make this video a little bit short, not too long. And so that's what it is. It's my levitation. Trying to see that I was trying to do it, had some problems. I think that if I get more healthier, do meditation, drinking water, exercising, eating right, that can help a lot. And practicing telekinesis and believing in what you're doing. And the more you progress in that and other fields of abilities, the possibility you'll progress in levitation. It all is one thing, working thing. So there you go, guys. Want to share that with you, and take care.